Alright, here we go. Workout 3B. Knowing that you're already warm by doing the agility workout before this, and then obviously the dynamic warm-up and the run prep before that, you are warm and ready to go. This upper body workout is something we call pre-exhaust. Now, water jugs, for you guys much bigger than this, gallons are probably awesome, or one of these cables. Alright, I'll show two. Starting out with your chest, we're gonna start with water jug or cable flags. So the biggest thing here, obviously gallon jugs, shoulders are set back and down, core engaged, slight bend in your elbows to bring the jugs towards the ground, and then back together. So we're working range of motion, strength through your chest here. Alright, so going for 8 of those. Now, if you don't have that, but you have a cable, hook it around something. Alright, you can face away from it, and it's the same exact thing here, right? Shoulders are set back and down. We're going to the pec fly, right? So one of the two. After that, you have glider, push-up, reach. Paper plates or gliders, you decide. Biggest thing here, knees through ears. I would recommend you start here actually. Shoulders are set back and down. Now, you're lower down with one arm while reaching with the other. Hips are square, core is tight. Okay, now if that's fairly easy, come up on your feet. You can drop down, drop the knees, then pull back up. Or obviously you do the whole thing on your feet. Those two back and forth before we're moving into the next grouping, which we're gonna target your back. So, starting with the water jugs, alright, you're gonna hinge at your hips here. Engage that core, set those shoulders back and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades, and then those arms comes up. You may need smaller weights for this one, so maybe do the liter jugs. Alright, or maybe you'll be fine with the gallons. If you have a cable for this, same exact thing, you can do cable pull aparts. Shoulders are set. Squeeze the shoulders before that comes up. So that's your range of motion exercise, doing 8 of those before you have inverted row. Now, if you have a solid table, you can do it on that. Alright? Obviously, shoulders set, you get the inverted row. If not, you can also do the same thing with a hockey stick and then pull yourself up. There's a little bit less range of motion if you do it that way on chairs as if you do it on a table. But again, pull aparts, inverted row, back and forth. Then we're gonna move on to a solid shoulder, biceps, and triceps series, where you're gonna start with the delt hold. You can do all of these. I'll show you first with the water, okay? But here, an iso hold, you're just gonna hold it here. 30 seconds or whatever, all right? Then you get to come into bicep curl to press, all right? Before you go into down dog triceps extension. So here, hands underneath your shoulders, shoot your hips back, lower your elbows to the ground and push back up, all right? Now, the more flat you are, the harder you're gonna be, all right? Now, just a quick demo of the other two. If you do the same thing, but with the cable, you're holding it here, then you can step a little wider, get some more tension on there. Okay, bicep curl to shoulder press. The cable shouldn't snap on the shoulder press. If not, you may get a red mark somewhere, but that's all right. All right, and then we get the down dog triceps extension. Finishing up with some shoulder mobility, shoulder strength, but also really getting into your core. We're gonna start with the dead bug. All right, so hands over the shoulders, feet over your hips. Now just alternate here, slow and controlled, making sure that core stays solid on the ground. 16 of those. If they're easy, obviously, feel free to go both at the same time. Progressing from last week, okay, the Plank YTA, it's going to be the same thing, but this time you're on your feet. So engaging that core, Y, T, A. Same thing obviously the other side, Y, T, A. Hips stay square. Movement starts in your shoulder blade on those. 2 rounds through those, and that wraps up your workout 3B. Enjoy.